Welcome to yet another installment of Great or Garbage, where I take a look at some of the most maligned guitar effects of all time. Today we're having a look at this guy, the Boss HM-3 Hyper Metal pedal. If you're at all familiar with the HM-2, this is kind of the spiritual successor to the HM-2. It shares the same control set. We've got level and distortion, and we also have a low and a high control, which can either cut frequencies or boost frequencies. So if you're going to run this in front of a crunchy amp, which we will have a listen to a little later on, basically you want to set the low and the high all the way up, all knobs on full for chainsaw mode. But what we're going to have a listen to first is this pedal in front of a clean amp, and to my ears this can actually do some pretty cool vintage fuzz tones as well as some kind of stoner metal sounds. Let's have a listen. So there you go, there's actually some pretty convincing fuzz tones in there, which I certainly did not expect when I picked this pedal up. What we're going to have a listen to next is this into a crunchy amp. The old Boss HM2 trick is to set all the knobs on full, and that gets you your sound. So we'll start there and we'll dial it in a little bit more for more of a usable kind of thing. And finally, we're going to hear this pedal used as a preamp. I'm going to run it into the effects returns of one of my Marshalls. Very similar to the video I did on the Boss MT2W, the Wazacraft Metal Zone, where I compared that with the HM2 as a preamp. We're just going to hear the HM3 used as a preamp pedal. Let's go. So there you go. In my opinion, this pedal really shines for fuzz tones. I know David Gilmour used a Boss HM-2 for a few things way back in the day, and this is kind of similar in that you can get some really convincing vintage fuzz sounds and some really over-the-top fuzz sounds as well. I obviously only used one guitar for all of this, but you can play around, the old HM-3 with a Strat, using it as like a kind of almost fuzz-facey kind of vibe, I think is pretty cool. So that's my opinion of it. That's the way I liked it. As a preamp, it was okay. As a straight up distortion pedal, it's the most disgusting thing you're going to hear this side of a HM2 or a Metal Zone. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the Boss HM3? Is it great or is it garbage? And if you have one, please tell me all about it. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.